Hi you guys, it's Saturday night. I mentioned in my last video that I did that I was going to upload tonight and it would be my Sunday spiritual video. And some things have happened over the last 2 days. I'm not going to do the Sunday spiritual video tonight. I just won't have the time to edit it and get it out. I've actually already recorded Monday's video. I recorded that yesterday before the sun went down. So technically I could upload that tonight, but it's a longer video and it's going to take me time to edit it. So I won't be ready to upload it by tonight. So this video is really actually going to be a Saturday societal video. I'm going to comment on somebody's comment. And before I go there, just a little bit more information. The video that you'll see Monday, it's going to explain something that happened right after I uploaded my last video. And I'm conflicted whether or not I even want to upload it. I've just recorded it. I haven't watched it. I'm probably going to be all over the place. I'm going to try to do my best in the edit to make it coherent. It's going to be a long one. I would obviously prefer that it's not, but that pertains to this video. The commenter that I would like to comment to right now, this is a comment that a lot of people have made, and I don't disagree with. So this is by PB Traveler. And again, I wish that I could have it up on the screen so I could go back and forth and refer to it as I'm talking to you, but I don't know how to do that. Basically in that comment, PB Traveler wants to support me. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. And then just talking about how it would be easier for them to be able to support me, and it's very logical. I feel the same way you feel, and I wish that my videos were 20 minutes. Or really, preferably, I'd like to have them between 8 and 15 minutes. That's the sweet spot. That's what I'd really like. Another comment, I'm going to tie these two together. And I really can't remember who it was, but I think it was Anastasia, talking about how they liked my videos right now better than the videos that I did 2 years ago. So let me address that first, and I'll come back to the PB Traveler comment. I actually like my videos of 2 years ago better, but they are two very different things. Right now I'm talking a lot more about principles and concepts, which I want to talk about. So it's not that I don't like these videos, because this is actually what I want to talk about on my channel. But I do also want to talk about and present the way that I did 2 years ago, which was more of me being in the thick of things. But that's when I was in that park, and so I was around other homeless people. And I want that to be part of my channel. This is a vlog about my homelessness. But most of my homelessness has been spent alone by myself. There are reasons for that, which I'll make a whole nother video about, but I want to have more of those videos. And a lot of those videos were shorter, and I want to do that. I will get to that point again. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing now either. But one of the reasons that I'm doing the things that I'm doing now, and I'm talking about the things I'm talking about now, is honestly, I am stuck in the past. 2 years ago, a lot of people asked me a lot of questions, and I never got around to answering them. And right now, that's really all I've been doing for that whole month, is just trying to answer the questions. Well, how do you live on $1 to $2 a day? Well, what does your budget look like? And what about a job, which I haven't even gotten to that yet. We'll do that this month. So I'm almost in first or second gear in a car, and I'm trying to force answer all these questions of the past, which a lot of the past viewers aren't even here anymore. But I know that probably these questions will come up again from future people, and I just want to answer them so that I can get it out of the way and say, hey, when somebody asks in a comment, I can say, go back and look at this video. So it's obviously not good to be stuck in the past, but it's me also trying to set a stage. But it's been quite a grind. It's a lot, because going back to PB Traveler's comment, I'm not a seasoned YouTuber, and when I'm on point with something, my presentation is clear and just it flows. But I'm a tangent person, is how I can say it. I'm a tangent presenter, and I think of something else, and then I want to go down that road, then I want to come back to the point, then I want to go down that road, and then I come back to the point. And it makes editing really hard, and it makes the videos really long. And I'm so sorry about that. I really do want to get down to that 20 minutes. I want to get down honestly to 8 to 15 minutes. That's my goal. I hope you can hang on or just watch my shorter videos, but if you don't watch the longer videos, you are going to miss a lot of pertinent information to me and what's going on, because they're usually in the longer videos. So I do want to get down to that. But right now, the big thing is just that I push record. That's the monumental task. With my perfectionist mentality and with all of the reasons for why I haven't done YouTube or why I didn't do it then, I can keep those things going in my head forever. So right now it's literally just push record. The last video I told you guys about my New Year's resolutions, and it's like, that sounds very coherent and you really thought this out and you're putting it all together. When you make goals, that is what you do. That is what you do. It's in your head. It's a mental, it's a picture, it's an idea. That's all it is. It's an idea. So I listen to myself when I'm editing that video and I'm like, oh, that sounds so great. And that's all put together and okay, there it is. And that's exactly how it's going to look in the end. But we all know that we have these great plans, that we have these great visions, that we have these great ideas in our head. And if we go through and actually take the actions, if we actually take the steps to achieve it, all sorts of obstacles come in the way. The steps, the obstacles themselves, they look different than we thought they were going to look. Our plans have to change. We have to ebb and flow with what happens. The whole picture in the end ends up looking completely different than what we conceptualized in the beginning. That doesn't mean that you don't conceptualize it. That doesn't mean that you don't have the plan. That doesn't mean that you don't have the goal and the vision. You have to have that. But it does mean that you have to be open along the way for it to look different and for it to change. And for failure, for complete failure, which is my fear. So it sounds really great on that last video. It sounds really great. And in my head, it's already done. Like, it's like, oh yeah, okay. Now all I have to do is just do it. You know, it's done. Boy, I've learned in life that's not the way it works. You have to get up every day and you have to take the tools that you have. And if all you have is a shovel to build this great foundation that you have in mind, then you're going to be hurting. But you just move forward with what you have. You just move forward with what you have. But be open to the idea that it's not going to look the same. It's not going to be done in the same amount of time that you think it's going to be done. And you may not succeed. So in this upcoming video on Monday, you'll really see that. If I go through and post it, you'll really see what I'm talking about. I mean, essentially, that's already been the case because I didn't want to even do a vlog. I told you guys I didn't want to do a vlog. I wanted to do a reaction channel or a channel called Yo Cricket, which is basically just talking about principles and concepts and your conscience, following your conscience. Now you can see that I've added that consciousness and principles and concepts. I've added that into this. That's going to be part of the channel, period. You're going to see in the next few weeks, I hope, I'm going to add some reactions. I'm going to add all of that into this channel. That's not smart. That's not smart. It's not the best way to do this channel. And even having 7 paths isn't smart. So my last video talking about my goals and how I want to build a YouTube business, again, this is just an idea and this is a concept in my head. But I'm not really treating it like a business, really. I am taking some steps. I'm making myself take some steps in order to do that. But in reality, I would probably have to ditch the 7 different categories because for the algorithm, it doesn't like that. It wants you to niche down. It wants you to put yourself into one corner of the room so then it can, know what type of people to push your videos to. Finances, for example. If this was purely a finance channel, it would know what type of person to push the video to. I would get greater views. People coming to my channel when I do post a finance video and then the next video is on my teeth, like that, I'm going to lose people. So this isn't the smartest way of going about it. Even though I keep talking about it as a business, I don't know that I'm even capable of applying business skills anymore. I'm so demoralized. I don't know that I'm even capable of that. It's just an idea. It's just the concept. It's what I'm vocalizing. It's what I'm drawing at the moment because I know it sounds like that's the way I should go. But again, if I was truly treating it like a business right now, I wouldn't just rant and have 45-minute videos that are all over the place. That's not helpful for my channel. Anastasia did talk about trying to help me get more subscribers, and bless your heart, because I've lost subscribers ever since I started. This month, I don't think you guys can actually see it, but I can. Here, let me show you some pictures. So you can see my subscriber count goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And at the end of the month, I've lost subscribers. And as long as that doesn't go below 1,000, fine. But if it goes below 1,000, then I'm in big trouble. So I'm really not doing it the best way, despite the fact of saying I want this to be a YouTube business per se. And I know some people are repelled by that idea of business. I'm just putting it out there because that's really what it is at the end of the day. And I wouldn't be shy of doing sponsorships or anything like that. But that's not what it really is. I mean, that's not what drives me. I could do a ton of different businesses. I could flip cars again, which another commenter said, why don't you just go back to doing that? I don't like it, and it gives me absolutely no purpose in my life. And that whole arena of flipping cars has completely changed over the last few years. I'd have to do it a completely different way, a way that I'm not skilled at. And I just don't want to do it. I need purpose. I need purpose. That's what I need right now to get this rot out of my soul. So at the end of the day, it's not just a business thing. I'm not doing this just for a business thing. I'm doing this to make an impact on people. That is my purpose. If I'm not making that impact on people, then this is just one more thing that's just null and void in my life. It doesn't. And I know if I clean up my presentation and I get the videos down, I'll be able to make an impact on more people. But right now, yes, it's an impact on people, but it's also just me taking that first step, just taking the first step, just the first step. And I have thousands of steps to go, but just the first step is just me pushing record and venting. And so even in the next month, though I have an idea of what I want to do, I might just rant. I might not do any of that. And again, that's not helpful or conducive to a YouTube business. So while I say that out of one side of my mouth, I know I'm shooting myself in the foot in some other way, but it's just action. It is what Jordan Peterson said at the end of that video about goal setting for people with depression. Can you get out of bed? No, I can't. Well, can you just get up on your elbows? And man, that's really depressing. You mean that's my goal, is to just get up on my elbows? Well, yeah, if that's where you're at, then yeah. And that's where I'm at in a lot of ways. And this is not a dig. I hope nobody's taking this to offense, especially PB Traveler. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate the advice. I agree with it 100%. I'm just saying I'm incapable. So you do what you have to do. Come back and support me later on, or just watch my shorter videos, or whatever it is. If you're doing the dishes, if you're mowing the yard, if you can play the longer ones, great. So yeah, I'll try to get this one down so that people will watch it. This kind of sets the stage for Monday's video, so hopefully you watch this one. But I'm just doing what I can do. That's it.